Part of what we like to do here is preserve the culture, and that is a very important mission that we have. And of course, with Robert E. Howard being one of the most important icons in fantasy, we are looking at things with the Robert Howard Foundation and checking out this thing, which dropped this week, that the house, the historical home of Robert E. Howard, is in disrepair, needs massive help. It's at a point where, it's like, you knock it down or or you fix it. And the foundation is trying to help this out. So I did want to highlight this today on the channel because this is something that is definitely worth preserving and part of our cultural heritage in sci-fi and fantasy. This is a big one. And let's get into this news in just a moment. Please hit the like and subscribe button as we talk about all things sci-fi and fantasy here. Your real fantasy news, as I like to say. So if you have had a greater influence on the fantasy genre than Robert E. Howard, the creator of Conan and Solomon Kane, now his historical home faces demolition by neglect. The Robert E. Howard Foundation needs help, and they need it fast. So they're a 501c3 nonprofit. They were founded in 2006 to preserve Howard's literary legacy. They're led by Chairman Rusty Burke and a volunteer board of Howard scholars. The foundation maintains archives, supports research, and organizes the annual Robert E. Howard Days celebration in Cross Plains, Texas, which is where this is at. They've kept Howard's memory alive for nearly 2 decades through pure dedication and fan support, and they're facing their biggest challenge yet. So they posted this YouTube video earlier this week about how they need help with this home. As you can see, this is the Howard home, and this is where he grew up and existed, and you can see the state of disrepair that it has been in for a long, long time. And they're doing everything they can to keep it cleaned up, but you see the insides and everything that they've got facing with their challenges here. That a lot of the wood's rotting out, lots of problems, of course, on the property. And just, let's be honest, just maintaining landscape like this is something that's a costly sort of endeavor, or it takes a lot of volunteer labor. So this is a museum. It's in Cross Plains. It's where he lived from 1919 until his death in 1936, and it's crumbling. It was built around 1910 from a mail order kit. The house has exceeded its intended lifespan. In September 2024, the architectural specialists delivered sobering news. The structure needs immediate and extensive repairs, or it won't survive much longer. The problems run deep. Decades of makeshift repairs using stones and 2x4s have failed catastrophically. The west side of the house slopes downward. Termite damage plagues the bathroom, in addition to Dr. Isaac Howard, built in 2020. This missing support beams threaten the front section's stability. Moisture trapped by well-intentioned improvements has accelerated the decay. The original piers are great, but they do need to be repointed. Also, architectural historian Blair Nye explained in the Foundation's assessment video. The irony cuts deep because his original home construction remains solid, but years of Band-Aid fixes actually have created new problems. Now, this town has fewer than 1,000 residents. They can't shoulder this burden alone. The Foundation launched a fundraising campaign targeting $100,000 for essential repairs, and progress has been slow. As of now, they've only raised approximately $8,900, which is less than 9% of their goal. And this is a tough time for crowdfunding. I've been crowdfunding, as you've seen, this last week, and actually all crowdfunders and actually all booksellers have told me, people are tightening their wallets all the way around. So that's exactly why we need to highlight this stuff. This house matters. It's where Howard created Conan. It's where he wrote the stories that launched 1,000 imitators and inspired generations of fantasy writers. The building sits on the National Registry of Historic Places and Texas Historic Places list. Fans travel from around the world to see where their favorite barbarian was born. The Foundation promises the repairs will restore the house closer to its appearance during Howard's lifetime. They're not just fixing problems, they're reclaiming history. So this is their website right here, the Howard Foundation. You could see that they've got a little bit going here, but it's running a little slow. This is one of those things that it's for the love of it. You're not gonna get something out of it, and this is something, if you want to preserve some legacy, preserve some culture, to check out. So this is why we're highlighting this today. I'll have this in the description down below, along with of course my other links and the like. And I appreciate you guys watching and checking this out on a Sunday. Happy Sunday, and thanks for being here, guys.